Hello guys, welcome back onto the Dutch Couch. I've got to say, this weekend in particular has made me confirm to me that the FA are an absolute disgrace in scrapping these FA Cup replays. I mean, I've seen Tamworth yesterday go absolutely toe-to-toe with Tottenham for 90 minutes, massively deserve a replay. I mean, financially, you're looking at it, they're going to miss out on a reported £1 million, right? And this is a club that's got an annual turnover, I think, of £1.6 million. That money would make such a massive difference to this club, and they've missed out on it due to this scrapping of replays to suit the big clubs, Tottenham being one of them. I mean, more importantly, as a football fan, I'm looking at the supporters of Tamworth. They've gone there in their droves yesterday. They've lost a chance now to travel down as a fan base, as families, as friends, to go down to Tottenham, have a great day out watching their team, make memories that would have been priceless. This is one of the biggest traditions in the FA Cup, that sort of stuff. It's the magic of it, and if they're killing it, it's a joke. I mean, I look at the players. When are they realistically going to get the chance to go and play somewhere like Tottenham's new spaceship-looking stadium again? Realistically, it's not going to happen, is it? So you've in turn killed their chances to showcase themselves, and for them to make memories with them and their families, experience that as well. It goes deeper for me. I mean, the FA Cup is about, when these little clubs play, it's about the whole community coming together. I think Tamworth missed a chance, if they went to Tottenham, of the next generation of fans. A lot of young fans would have gone there that probably hadn't gone to a game before. It could have been hooked. Could have been the next generation of support for that club. I think you need to look deeper into this sort of stuff than it's just about money. I mean, yesterday, they're not only at a disadvantage anyway, with the quality of the squad they've got, the size of the club, etc. These games are in a massive disadvantage, particularly this team. They're part-timers. So you know, if they can manage to get through the 90 minutes, I knew exactly what was going to happen yesterday. Extra time comes, fitness goes into it. The disadvantage in this rule goes against the part-time clubs as well, on top of all the disadvantages they're already facing, which for me, it's not on a level playing field anyway, and they're making the gap even wider. It's disgusting, personally. I mean, there's other teams who have missed out on this. Not to the extent that Tamworth have, but financially, I mean, the likes of Weston-super-Mare against Bristol Rovers, Southend against Charlton, Boreham Wood against Orient, Kettering against Doncaster, missed out on the chance of a replay where they could have made it through to the next round, but finance for their clubs. And at this levels, finance is massive. It's much needed. I think it's well documented in common knowledge that most of the finance goes up there and not enough drops down. I think that's pretty clear. But they've totally, for me, what the FA have totally done with this is absolutely blown out of water the tradition of the FA Cup. The replay, the chance for the little boy, the little man, to go up against David and Goliath again. Go for a second time. Scrapping these replays has killed it, mate. You've killed your own competition. It's disgusting. I mean, the scrapping of these replays was agreed in April 24, but it was agreed in light of the expansion of the European competitions. So you got the Champions League, the Europa League, the Europa Conference League. Soon as they decided to expand, the FA decided, I'll tell you what, we'll help clubs out who are in those competitions by playing less games. But while you're helping out 6 or 7 teams, you're absolutely screwed over the rest of them who are in the FA Cup. Every other club is missing out because of you, because of these clubs, because you want these clubs to do better in Europe for that. It's all wrong. Totally wrong. I mean, it's pretty crystal clear to me who is in mind, as per usual, the usual suspects, isn't it? The usual, the big wigs. The big wigs are going to do well out of this. The smaller teams, they're not cared about. They're just an afterthought. So wrong. the thing is, what confuses me with this is, right, these big clubs playing in Europe, they were so obsessed with, oh, we don't want FA Cup replays because it's more games. Work this one out. Due to the expansion of these European competitions, they're playing more games. But they're not only playing more games, they're travelling around Europe playing them. And they want that many less games that they're happy to, after the season finishes, they're happy to fly to the US or the Far East to do a whole tour. But they can't be that tired, can they? Because you know why? Commercially, it brings in that. I'm not listening to all this, we play too many games anymore. It's a load of crap. It's all about that. So, play too many games when it suits you. And you're only screwing over the small man. Disgusting. I mean, I go and watch Dagenham and Redbridge. I'm going to Millwall this evening. I'd be devastated as a supporter if I was in Tamworth shoes yesterday. I'd be devastated. The thought of going to somewhere like Tottenham with thousands of Daggers fans would be amazing. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. I mean, the EFL Cup, that's already been manipulated. That's been totally rigged to suit that lot up there as well. The old breakaway gang. I think a lot of them should piss off. They should all piss off to the European Breakaway League. Let everyone else compete more equally for these competitions and bring a bit of tradition and class to it. I mean, the EFL Cup, as I say, massively rigged. The first round that the European teams are in that competition, well, there's a new rule now that they can't draw against each other. Make that make sense yet again. Another example of the money teams running the game. And the competitions letting it happen. These corporations, authorities letting this happen right in front of them. Because it's a gain to them as well. Because in the end gain is they get their showpiece finals. And more money comes in, sponsorship and what have you. And I know ticket sales are going to be smashed through the roof. It's all wrong, mate. I mean, the FA Cup now, I saw, this third round was played over 5 days. Which for me is crazy anyway. But we know what that's to suit. Suit TV companies, right? And what does that make? I'll say the word again. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to go like that. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Dollar signs, mate. Pound signs in your eyes. I felt sorry for fans like Peterborough. I mean, they went to Everton. You look at Peterborough. When's the next time they're going to realistically get the chance to play at Goodison Park or a stadium like that? A big Premier League ground. It's not going to happen, is it? You might be lucky. To get a cup draw somewhere. They've made them play on a Thursday night. In turn, what they've done with that is a lot of kids wouldn't have been able to go to the game, would they? A lot of people who work, they couldn't get out of work, would have missed the game. So they've missed out on the memories, once in a lifetime for them maybe. The next generation of young kids going to that, who could have gone to that game with their community, with their friends and family, have missed out on that. I think it's all wrong. I think there's so much wrong with modern football. I don't think there's much right with it, actually. It really annoys me. I mean, yeah, it's just totally run by money, isn't it? Everything's run by money in general now. And football is at the top of that. These clubs, like I go back to Tamworth, what that would have done for that community, just having that chance of a replay, you know, it's so wrong, so deflating, I think. But yeah, last note, I'm going to say it. No truer words were ever spoken, right? I think these words make total sense. Modern football and the FA summed up, absolute disgrace. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Up the Daggers tonight. Hope we do the Millwall.